I love you.
Oh my god!
Hold on!
Can't this thing move faster?
Oh god! Oh god!
People of the Commonwealth, do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful.
Of course I do. I'm in love with you, Kate.
Ew. So we're back, and we're in the Institute, and
Not that I've
oh,
noticed.
we're interrupted a conversation. Oh,
Yes.
father's getting worse. I nearly cared. I'm just after it for the money. What a loving daughter, mother. Wait, I'm his mum. Oh,
I understand
yeah.
mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. Would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you. Regardless, the Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
If I've done something to jeopardize the Institute, I'll fix it. You have my word.
I have no doubt that you will. But it's nothing quite so dire. While you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
They'll listen to me. I'll figure something out. You can consider this handled.
Believe me, I already do.
Oh, great. So yet again, I have to clean up everybody's mess. Very typical. Right, so heading over to Grey Garden. Just gotta wander back and forth, back and forth. You can already get... So it is Grey Garden, so here's the mission over there. But as you can guess from my tone, this is going to be one of them parts where it's do this, go to father, do that, go to father, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Lots of talking. Forgot that I was meant to talk to that Minuteman first there, so then anyway, we're running back, and now we're going to talk to him. For God's sake.
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
I'm not sure you know what's going on here. This situation is complicated.
Oh, I know exactly what's going on. These assholes think they can kidnap whoever they want, whenever they want. Well, not today. Not while we're here. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure them out here, since it'd be easier to kill them. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
No one is going to do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
I don't... Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're gonna take that poor guy wherever it is they go. And we'll have failed. Again. Are you gonna order the attack or not?
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding. Can't wait to hear this. Explain to me how this is a misunderstanding.
The Institute wants the same things you do. We can find a way to work together.
The Institute's been kidnapping people from the Commonwealth. And now you think the Minutemen can work with them? You're crazy.
I don't know about that, but look, if nothing else, you'd best get in there and make sure that man's okay. I'll make sure no one makes a move on him in the meantime. But, well, you'd better be right about this.
Cool. Did that. Right. Yeah, it's going to be one of the parts. This is a little bit tedious. Well, it was for me capturing it. You're probably going to enjoy watching all this. It might be a bit fun for you. Promise you next part, we get back into some real tasty action. This is just doing some bits for the Institute. Tedious bits.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Everything's taken care of. You're safe.
Good. Good. It was bad enough that Wallace started giving us trouble, but then he called in those savages.
Those are good men out there. You have no right to insult them like that.
Those good men of yours wanted to kill me. Forgive me for not thinking terribly highly of them. Can we just get on with this, please? I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
Far as I can tell, you were only in harm's way because you screwed this up.
Look, I had the same intelligence reports as everyone else. No one saw this coming.
Probably because you were too stupid to look. Now tell us where the heck we're going already.
I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
No argument from me. Let's go.
Right. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
I guess I'll have to, since you're useless.
I think that's a little unfair.
So, heading over to a door.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Don't be ridiculous. Of course I'm not a robot.
That's exactly what a robot would say. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay, fine. I'll go.
You must be pretty excited being named the next director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
Screw you. There are plenty of things I'd rather have done than come fix your mess.
Wow. Okay. Message received. I'll see you back in the Institute.
So I don't really know if you could fail that part or not. Obviously there's a lot of charisma stuff there, so I imagine you can do, but once you kind of perked into it, you'll be alright. So yeah, that was that. So, here we go, powering up and speak to Father. Great. Yeah. Don't get boring doing this at all, does it? So, back in the Institute now. Yeah, it's just one of that. This was such a pain recording, because it's just like, say back and forth, do this, go to father, Not that the whole game isn't like that, I'm not going to lie. But this part particularly was just a bit of a chore.
There you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
Well, maybe it's because I'm the only one who seems to actually be doing anything.
Come now. Countless hours have been spent building and readying the reactor. True, you have endured some of the more dangerous missions. Such is the price of leadership. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in tragedy for all involved. Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcast, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Right. Whew. That's it. I'm not doing much talking on this, so there's a lot of dialogue in this part. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it, but we're coming up. We're about to wrap up this part. It's a nice little small one. It's just one of them where it really wasn't inspiring to play. So as you see, we're back at Diamond City now. We've got to head over to the radio station. So you can see we're just passing Nick Valentine there on the left. There it is. Heading over to the station. And obviously there's a side quest for this guy here, so he's going to refer to that. But don't worry, I've recorded it. It's going to be part later on. So then we'll focus on that later. Now, again, with this section in here, let's see. That's the guy. Yeah, just ignore him, what he's saying. Shush. So there's the 3 little gaps there.
I'll need to find.
Do you reckon it's a little box there with the icon on? Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I love how it's just radio thing with tubes, dials, and buttons. Yeah. So you just pop them in. I don't know if you can feel this again or not. It seems just.
Let's try.
I imagine there's something you can see like towards the right-hand side where it lights up when you drop stuff in. Is there a right order or not? I really don't know.
Here.
Yeah, I think you just throw it all in and hope for the best. Sounds like science to me. Oh, no, so that did light up.
In you go.
Maybe there's a way to. I don't know. I really don't care either. Yeah. There's it. Just it just works apparently. Yeah. So anyway, that's it for this part. What we're going to do is wrap up here, and then we're just going to jump back to Father, cash this one in, And then, boys and girls, the zit start ramping up. So, nice little quick one for you. So, don't forget, you stay safe, you stay beautiful, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Oh, hey. How are
Shut
you?
up. Bye. I promise you it gets better.